Peace farm. I'm back again with a new light so that you can see what is been going on and what is going on right now, because you have making this video because you have elements of the church making videos on YouTube telling you that the religion is not the cause of wars. Okay, it's telling you that the religion is not what started most of the wars in the world. So this video is a compliment to show you that it's a lie and that they are the ones that started the wars from day one. So as soon as they got here, it was the age of religious wars. Okay, and they got here in 1530. See that? 1530 to 1648. When they began to well, 15, this is even a lie, from 17, you know what I'm saying, to 18, I mean to 19, to 20, where we are now. It's the age of religious war, because before that there was no religion, there was no religious war. The world didn't know religion. The world didn't know Christianity. The world didn't know any of that. Yeah, it came to play when these new people came, and they're not here that long ago, okay? And when they came, they assumed, they gave them the book called the Bible, and this is it seems to be the heritage. This seems to be the history, and they claim that this is the truth, the true history, people. And you got them making wars now there in the Middle East, and taking people's countries, bombing them, killing them, taking their lands, you know what I'm saying? All based in this Bible that we've been breaking down to show you that, you know, Yahweh created this new creation, okay, and he set them for war, yeah, being that Yahweh himself is man of war. Don't let them fool you that religion is not the warmongering thing, because they are warmongers. Their God is a warmonger. Yahweh is a warmonger himself. And as soon as they came, you can see the picture, they were killing each other over religion. They were pulling them by the neck, they were stabbing them, they were chopping them, they were doing all sorts of you know, hybrid stuff. Because, you know, it's not like, you know, beings that been here a long time. So when they came, that's what they gave them, and that's what they start doing. They start turning on each other. And then you got this element, which is the dudes that gave them the Bible, which are the dudes that they call shadow government, that is the dudes they call the hidden hands. This is you know, they have different names for that, but it's the dudes that control them and control their voting system, they control their government, they control their church from behind, but they don't like to show their face. You know, they just land them from the back, because we now find out that, you know, the handlers are really the Moors. You know what I'm saying? So it's a long story, but okay, they were given certain things, okay? They were given the realm, basically, because they were the new creation. They were given the realm to see what they do, and that's what they're doing today. They do war, okay? They just do war. It doesn't matter what. War of religion. But the main incentive for the wars is always religion. You know what I'm saying? Because the religion is what divided them and gave them different religions to have them war, you know. And even within the same religion, they create different, you know, you got Christians, but you got different types of Christians. You got Baptists, you got Catholics, you got Adventists, you got all types, you know what I'm saying? And That's why you see that. Now you see when they disagree because they never agree about the book. they kill each other because I don't believe this commandment. I don't believe that commandment. Then they fight and they kill each other. The book itself divides them. You know what I'm saying? But the entity behind that controls them controls all these different denominations. They controls all different. He created these denominations, to be frankly with you. He created it and he keeps control of it. That's why they all have 501c3, yeah? Because it's all connected to the same entity that gave them the privilege to do the church and to do the religion stuff and to live by that, because they can't live by nothing else. You know that they were given this, and this is how they live, and all that they know is this, okay? To do wars of conquest over religion fighting religions, okay? Some don't let them fool you that the religion don't start all the wars in the world, because it does, okay? And even the wars that are not named after religion, you know that the opposite sides have different religions, okay? That's all you need to know. And if you go on Google, they got the whole thing in there, you know what I'm saying? Religious War, the English Civil War, aka English Puritan Revolution, or the Wars of the Three Kingdoms was all religio. See that? Let's go. The wars of religion, European history crash course. You see, there will be no European. There was no war of religion to start with. You know what I'm saying? They had wars and more wars and more wars. The Christians went around the whole entire world. You know how many people died in their inquisitions? Can you name that? I think there are more people dying just in the Inquisition than in the whole Second World War, because they claim, oh, the Second World War was not a religious war. Are you sure about that? Because it was. It was. There will not be no Second World War, people, if the Catholic Church was not sponsoring Mr. Hitler and sponsoring the other side, England. They were sponsoring both sides, you know what I'm saying? He's a big boss, and he was all religio. You know what I'm saying? That was doing that. Even that the word was not named as religion, but it was the religious boys that were behind it doing it. There's nobody else that's gonna do word. Only religion. And before, that's why you need to understand this video. Before they came, there was no religious words at all. Okay? So here you see them, they're showing you, they are domestic cats that came and they were given certain privileges, you know? They all did religious, they all speak about religious words because they all did it. They wouldn't exist without the words, you know? Until today, we live at war. They got war all over the world. What do you think? It's all religious wars, if we're gonna check. You know? Age of religious war, 1500 to 1600. It's all bullshit. Okay? It started in 1700 till now. That's the age of religious wars. This is his stories, you know what I'm saying? It tells you bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Civil wars in France, 1593. It's all bullshit. There was no white people running around there at this time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? In 1500s, there was no white people running around doing no religious wars. They write the history that suits them. I told you his story is not reality. You know, it's what they write. You know, but here we go. They wouldn't exist without the wars. The whole church is a war is a war office. You can see that they carry the cross and they carry the weapons. So don't let them fool you that religion is not behind every single war in the world, because that's what these lying priests are gonna tell you. You know, They all, when the evidence is showing you, they everywhere with guns and they are doing war, you know. Look at them killing each other. France, religious wars. When there is no other people, they kill each other over religion. That's how they are programmed. It's a program. The Saint Bartholomew's Day massacre. See that? You see that? That's all they do. Even it doesn't have to involve other nations, you know, when they all together in their own kingdom, nobody bothering them. They kill each other over religion. You see that? It's what they gave them. Let's go. What's this? This is a joke. Okay, it's a joke, people. But that's what I'm telling you. That they conquered everything by war since they came. They don't know nothing how to live with, you know, if not war, they don't know. There's no other way. Without war. War is their currency. It has always been that way since they came in 1700. So they claiming the Bible, and the Bible, you know, these dudes that gave them the Bible included stories of our ancestors that lived past then and in different places actually, you know what I'm saying? And they just created narratives in, that is called the Bible, you know what I'm saying? And these people assume that this is their history, you know what I'm saying? That's why they are there in the Middle East trying to get other people's country, claiming that the Bible is the history and, you know, the Palestinians are in their country, they gotta move the hell out, you know what I'm saying? All based in the Bible. And I already told you what the Bible is and, you know, how credible it is. And that it's got nothing to do with these new people that came. It's not, they're not even that old. They're claiming that, you know, 3,000 years ago, King David claimed that land and this and that. First, there is no evidence of such thing. Yeah. And secondly, even if it was so, they are not the Israelites that they claim, because they were not there 3,000 years ago. You know what I'm saying? They're only here for since 17th century. Do the math. Do the math. They couldn't be descendants of King David. There's no way. You know? You don't disappear for 3,000 years and then you show up out of nowhere. And you claim it's you. That you are King David. But King David traced back to somewhere else and to another bloodline. You don't trace back to your bloodline, you trace back to another bloodline. Yeah, that willed the old road that we can't will today. So you're not a builder. We know you're not a builder. You're not the same bloodline. You're war mongering, create for war since day one. Okay, let's be honest. Everybody got to be honest. These last days, you know what I'm saying? So people that were created for war since 17th century, they still here creating wars today. They live by religious wars of conquest. Okay, and if you're gonna say, oh no, it's not religion, no, religion runs the whole thing. It runs the government, it runs the countries, not country, all the countries that you know, because they created them. They created the lines that I showed you in the Treaty of Tordesillas. You know what I'm saying? They had a few treaties, but I explained to you how they created these lands and put people living in there and called them a nation. And since then they exist, and they wrote history for them and everything, gave them religion, gave them the Bible and some other books. But these books don't belong to them. It was from the old road, okay, and they fooled them that it was their ancestors and this and that they can trace back 3,000 years back to back to Israel and David and King Solomon and this and that. they didn't exist back there. It's not even their history or nothing. You understand that? It was his stories that he wrote after the resets to accommodate the new people that they created, the new creation. And they gave them this story, but you know that the story is fake, okay? And that the people that they created are not really interested in the truth, okay? They are not truth seekers. They are not, you know, about reality. They were created for a certain purpose, and that's that. And they were given a reality, okay? You can call it even a quantum reality. It's a quantum reality. It's a cube. Yeah, and they stuck inside the cube. The cube have 4 by 6. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it can be an eternal lifestyle. You know, you can stay stuck in that cube forever. You die, you come back. You die, you stay in that cube. You never get out. But it's okay because some were created for that. But not all. The people that know, that deal with the Creator, are not going to be stuck in the quantum. You know, this is all for them. It's their science. It's their definition of the universe and all that. And they were kept in the dark anyway about who they are. Okay, they truly believe the Bible is real, you know, because they don't know nothing else about nothing in the past. They cannot do, they have no history from like beyond 500 years, you know what I'm saying? They cannot go back to where they were 6,000 years ago. They didn't exist. You know, 5,000, they didn't exist. 2,000, they didn't exist. You know, so all these stories that they gave you, you incorporate them, but they're not telling them the truth. They're not telling them that they were created recently. Just like the cats and the dogs that we have today, they didn't exist back then. They were created. Okay? From other species, from the wild species, like, you know, they created domestic species. After the reset, and gave them history, gave them a way of life, gave them the Bible, told them it's their history, okay? Told them they're here for millions of years, told them the earth is billions and billions and billions of years old. There's a universe out there, the earth is spinning in space. That's what they gave them. You see? And this is what they believe, and that's what they run with. So this channel is only for the wild ones. You know what I'm saying? It's not for the domestic people, because they won't get it. You know what I'm saying? They came to live by religion. And they keep, no matter where you look, okay? When you see this new creation, you see them, they are very, very, very religious. And they usually turn in each other, they mutilate their children, they kill them, they fight each other, kill each other over religion of something that is said in some book. They take it to the heart. And their whole entire existence is based in religion and war and violence. Even though they're going to tell you that God is merciful, God is this, God is that. But their lifestyle don't even reflect that. Never ever reflect that. Just reflect worse. Okay? From time to time, they gotta have a war. Because they were created for this matter. The holy wars. See that? You see that? They were created even for holy wars. See that? So, when it comes to war and religion, it works together. There will be no religion without wars of conquest. because they got to go to war, they got to kill other people to show their supremacy and to impose their religion over the decades, because that's how they perceive that they can control the entire world by forcing them to their religion, and if they don't agree, then you take the matter into your hands, and you kill them, and everybody else then has to bow to you, or else you kill everybody. That's what you teach them. That's the God that said to do that. You know what I'm saying? The God that gave them the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And that's that. You know what I'm saying? So that culture itself, people, is war. Religious culture of war. Day and night. And you can, look, man, don't listen to me. Do your own research of how long they've been doing at war. They've been always at war. There was no break. They have been all since they're here. It's war every other day. Okay, they came with some of the Negroes that taught them religion. You know what I'm saying? That taught them violence. That taught them to conquer. They gave them power. They gave them knowledge of us. They sold to them knowledge of the ancestors and made them assimilate it to think that it's their knowledge, but it's not their knowledge. You know what I'm saying? It's the knowledge of others. They assimilate and they pretend that, well, they believe that it's them. You know, they believe that they are ancient. They were told them that they are ancient, some of them. They believe they're ancient, but they're not that ancient. They just were made yesterday. Adam, you know, and his family. Adam Ward is an Adam. You know, theocratic Puritanism, religious intolerance, everywhere. That's right. Since they came, it came religion. Can you believe that? Look at that. Look at that. They got opposite poles so they can strike each other. But don't worry. It's the same people that control both of them. It's the red and blue party. It's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? God is a shotgun. That's right. In human history. It's talking about humans because it's our humans, the new human species. They are religious. And religion means they are in a cube, they're in a quantum cube. You know what I'm saying? Eternally, no doubt. You know, it's an honest type of lifestyle. I mean, life form. You know, they like war. You know, every year they war. It's all religion, infantry regiment. It's a religion that organized them. You know, it was Yahweh that taught them war, as I tell you every day. Yahweh taught them the Yahweh man of war told them all the war strategies, you know what I'm saying? How you can do war with another nation, what you're supposed to do. He told them everything. How you get in, you kill men, women and children, you know, and even the animals. Kill the animals to you, you know, he told them. Kill the dogs, kill the donkey, kill everybody when you come in. You know what I'm saying? And anybody who you don't kill, then they have to bow to you and serve you. Because I have given you this land for your own spoil, you know? So they have this mentality, people, that God gave them the Bible, and the Bible is a man of war, you know what I'm saying? Gives them immunity to go and do war with other people and do whatever the hell they want. Because the Bible said so. Nobody can contest that. It's a holy book that makes holy wars. Ain't that something, people? Let's go. You know? They all claim, you know, look, you're gonna see the dude saying that religion is not the cause of wars. Look at that picture, people. A picture tells, you know, everything. You know, it's blessing them, it's blessing them, or it's blessing them to go to war. It is a religious thing. War is religious. There's no escaping that, man. Because I see these Asians, man, trying to turn the table that, you know, it's a myth that the religion is the cause of all the wars. It's a myth. It's a myth. Don't let them fool you. When you have the evidence of them, the church itself, yeah, getting these dudes ready to go for war. You know? What do you think? What do you think? They are all in the matrix. That's what I'm going to tell you. They were created, but they live inside the matrix. And these dudes that baptize them and this and that, these are the same hidden hands that they speak when they tell you, oh, there's a hidden hand in the government that controls government. It's these same dudes that conduct the religious wars, you know what I'm saying, in the name of their God and everything, you know, in their language and everything, you know what I'm saying. It's all going down. You know? And you got these clowns, Jesus, you know what I'm saying? To mellow yellow them into some type of, because he keeps them in a small cube, you know what I'm saying? That this man he's a saint and, you know, he's a holy man, that, you know, my father, and he's the son, you know. You're not the son of nothing, you're just a piece of shit, but this guy is the son, okay? And he came to save them. He is the light of the world. And he came to save them. And they call him Jesus. You know? He's their savior. But you have to understand, it's all a construction. It's all a script. It's not real. It's a simulation. You know what I'm saying? So you want to see these men running in that church, and then you're going to see them being given this artifact to the world. And that's all they do since they're here. That's all. You know? They mix their, you know, they mix, you know, the biblical stuff with the alien stuff, with the space stuff, you know, and nothing, none of that makes sense. It's all programs, different programs, to keep them in this realm, into the quantum, you know what I'm saying? Pattern, energy pattern. It's not the whole thing, you know? So, they have history of war, history of violence, people. Religion is the cause of all the wars that you know today. See that? Memphis religious leaders support Netanyahu. See that? It's all religion. Yeah, guys, I'm going to stop. You know what I'm saying? They so much love this God, they even try to look at him, look like him and everything, you know what I'm saying? And it's all weird. It's just weird, people. White lady boys, right. The Christian cult of white lady boys, ain't that something? craziness. Yeah, guys, as I said, I'm going to stop. You know what I'm saying? All you know is that these people are all brainwashed in the Christianity. And they came here, they became religious fanatics. Okay, all their kingdoms is ran first by the religion, and then everything else comes after that. Okay, but religion is primordial thing that they worried about. These old buildings, they transform them into churches, most of them. You know what I'm saying? And it's a pity, people, that, you know, with all the knowledge out there, with all the truth, you have these people are still asleep, in deep sleep, you know, believing in this crap of religion. It's sick, people, you know. And what has religion brought them in most of these places? Nothing but poverty and lack of all things. You know what I'm saying? That's all, man. I love you all. Keep the instructions. Peace.